So you want to buy a property at the beach, and you're going through listings online, and one says oceanfront. The next one says indirect view. The next one is bayside, canal front, waterfront. It can get a little confusing. Hi, I'm Ryan Haley, and I'm the broker of Atlantic Shores Realty here in Ocean City, Maryland. Today, I just want to kind of clear the air and help you get a better handle on the different locations, specifically here in Ocean City, that you might come across when searching for property. And what does the terminology mean? So the multiple listing service divides our 10 miles of beach into a number of different sections. So one thing that's unique about buying on an island, a barrier island, is that it's very long and thin. So at our widest point, we might be a mile wide. And at the most narrow point, we could just be, a couple hundred yards. So it's a very long and narrow town, and we have divided it into different sections that go from east to west, essentially from oceanfront to bayside, waterfront, and or bayfront. So I just kind of wanted to go through those specific sections and help you with what you might see. So I'm going to start with on the easternmost point, which is the entire east side of the 10 miles of beach, and right on the beach is referred to as oceanfront. So it doesn't get much closer to the ocean than that. You're right on the beach looking out at the ocean. That is going to be oceanfront. Now, you might find an oceanfront building that has units right on the oceanfront, but then also units that run down the side, or on the side street. So if it's an oceanfront building, but not an oceanfront unit, meaning it's on the side, it's going to be what we refer to as oceanfront indirect view. It could kind of be right on the ocean, but it's angled or it's set back a little bit. That's going to be indirect view as long as it's in an oceanfront building. Then you're going to have the section that runs from the oceanfront back to Coastal Highway. A lot of times it's on the side street. And on the side street, not on the oceanfront, would be considered what we call ocean block. So that's everything east of Coastal Highway, but not on the oceanfront. In between that section there is ocean block or ocean side. Now when we cross over, going west, we cross over Coastal Highway. Everything from Coastal Highway to the water, but not on the water, is called bayside. So it's on the bayside of Coastal Highway, but it does not touch the bay, it does not touch a canal, it does not touch water. That's bayside. Then, where it gets a little confusing, on that same west side of Coastal Highway, anything that is either on a canal and or could be bayfront, the MLS classifies it as bayside waterfront. Bayside waterfront. So it has to be touching some sort of water and on the west side of Coastal Highway or the bayside waterfront. Now we do also commonly refer to things that are direct bayfront as bayfront, meaning they're sitting right on the water. It's not up a canal, it's a sunset view looking out at the bay. That as realtors, as buyers, as owners in Ocean City refer to that as bayfront. But that is not an actual section of the multiple listing service. So one thing you have to be careful of when you go and you're looking for properties in the multiple listing on my site and some other sites, it could say bayside waterfront, but you're not 100% sure, is it on the canal or is it bayfront? That's where a local realtor would be able to give you some knowledge, or they share their knowledge with you as to how that particular building sits and what that view is really going to be like. That's especially helpful to talk to your realtor when you're searching from afar. The last section I want to talk about in Ocean City, which is somewhat confusing for a lot of people, is the town of Ocean City itself actually does include West Ocean City. So you could be searching for a property in Ocean City and all of a sudden it seems like it's priced kind of low, or you're just not quite sure as to why the pricing is what it is. Well, it might not actually be on the island itself. So there is another section called West Ocean City, and that is a section in the multiple listing which is anything on the west side of the bay. specifically at the south end of town or up at the north end of town, kind of in behind Fenwick Island, Harpoon Hand. There's a little section right there that's also could be referred to as West Ocean City. Most of us locally here know West Ocean City to be the south end, on the going right by Route 50 on the west side, to be referred to as West Ocean City there. But where it gets tricky is if you're on, say, Zillow, or you are on Realtor.com and you just do a search for Ocean City, from a zip code standpoint, from a town standpoint, it will include that West Ocean City location. If you're in the multiple listing service and you can edit the search and pull out the criteria West Ocean City, that will be specific to that location. So hopefully that's helpful. If you would like further answers to your questions and or a better explanation, feel free to reach out to me. You can send me a text, you can give me a call, you can do a return email. I would love to set some time aside to discuss it more with you, as well as your entire search criteria and what it is you're looking for. So hopefully that's helpful, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.